Beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to now. I'll start this video with the purification fire element and the sound of Tibetan singing bowl. Take a deep breath because we are in these crazy times where these demons are literally dancing around you, trying to scare you, the chosen, trying to spread rumors about you, trying to spread lies, trying to do their ugly, disgusting games and mimics at you. But well, none of that reaches you. Why? Because you are centered in the divine goddess feminine energy. And to send you those good healing energies, I'm going to send the good vibes through the goddess Tara, through the goddess Kali, through the goddess Durga, who precisely lives inside each and every single feminine body. But how the world is designed these days, you see a lot of these toxic, demonic, vampiric females, right? And these people, they generally just go out there to attack you, the chosen. Just look at the way how these cowards, these fucking ugly energies come outside to tear you down. And this is not just happening for once, and you might feel like, well, this is just a never-ending game, and I feel so sick and tired. And you might feel like crying, and that's okay, because you're a human. And you might feel like crying, then I think crying is a great cleansing. Understand this, that these demons, they are trying to test your spirit, because you stand alone, and they are in hundreds, thousands. 100 is an understatement. I think the entire city is against you. So if that is the case, well, because you are the chosen. And you might think this thing is just getting too crazy. And these demons and energy vampires, they literally come and destroy your energy. But guess what? You just stay unbothered. And there are times when you have to let go. So you let that shit go. Because you know that these demons are in for their own destruction. Like at the gym, when I go, all these demons and energy vampires, these lustful people, and not just at the gym, you see these energy vampires, these disgusting people who are trying to spread rumors about you, all the lies about you. They're in for a major destruction because they're messing with the goddess. That's no joke. Because they thought that it's all nice and fine because you see that how all of these cowards come together against you. And I tell you, all of that is to scare you. But understand, they can only scare somebody who's themselves a cheat, a liar. But if you are living a living goddess inside of you, if you are living by the true divine energies, you get to choose and raise and roar in your divine feminine power. You need fear nothing. Even if the entire world is against you, I can guarantee you, entire fucking world is going to bend down at your feet. You know why? Because the goddess Kali energy runs through me. I don't just say it because I have to. I say this for the future of the next generation girls, because their mothers are too weak to defend them. I say this for the mankind, for the upcoming generation, because this generation is also fucked up. This generation has got no character. I feel so shamed when I see the parents teaching nothing to their children. And that's why their children be so lustful and all the time just trying to slander the image of somebody else. So understand this, the child of a demon is the demon itself. And you're not safe. Nor is your daughter safe at school. Nor is any female safe in this sort of an ugly world where all your neighbors and all this fucking society, all they do is, because they be so damn coward, they all just plan out a scapegoat and try to slander you because you are the divine goddess. And they do not understand when the same shit is going to get played at them because that's what they did to you. They're gonna cry tears of blood. That's gonna be tears of blood. Fear nothing. This is karma time. It's all real. It's a warfare. And you must not fear. When the dragons come around, and know that these are the illusionary dragons, because the real dragon slayer is you, the chosen. You need not fear none of that shit. I was coming in the bus, and all of these coward ass men and disgusting women and girls, and all of that trick show, all right? All of that gangstalking puppet show bus filled with fucking liars. They start showing up their ugliness, targeting you, the chosen. But you know what? I just stayed unmoved because I know who I am. Because I know that the divine energies of the universe works through me. And that's why I did not fear the demons. Even if they come and try and do all of their ugly dance. Because when you come from the state of truth, you understand how the universe is, how the state of non-duality is. You understand the yin-yang and the light in the darkness. You need not fear nothing. Let these dumb people play the games in which they are all the time losing. Because guess what? Every single attack that you get from the demon makes you sharper, brilliant, and you go 1,000 times brighter. This is no joke time. Every single word I say is word of gold. Because I'm chosen for this. And I exactly know my mission. I know exactly what I do. And I'm the warrior of light. I pave the path for the people who choose to be in light. And all the fucking dark entities who want to be talking behind you, scheming against you, because they are so damn coward. Well, you need not bother about them. You need to keep those people, those demons, as a footstool so that you can just climb higher every single day. In fact, you should not run away from these demons and energy vampires. In fact, I was very much an introvert. And I'm a very calm and peaceful Zen type of person who always stays to my simple house where I'm living. But then these people, they just made me more and more extrovert. They just got me more extroverted. And they forced me into this role of exposing these ugly ass demons, their ugly fucking facts of how they want to slander you, the chosen. Because you be so beautiful, you be so sharp, you be so delightful, you be so intelligent, you be so youthful, you be so much in your prime. And mind you, the prime is not about age. You can also be a young person, or you can also be an old person with somebody who has a younger soul. What do I mean by that? Younger soul is not about you are going about flirting and having 5 or 6 girlfriends or so many people after you. When I say a younger soul, I'm trying to say in the sense of creativity, so that your mind thinks in much more options. You basically allow your mind to have a lot of ideas. And what is an old soul? Not an old soul in a nice way, but I'm talking of the demonic old soul. Wherein people feel, do you see these old and ugly people who just try and look so dead ass tired? That's not because they are old, because they have not lived their life in the right way. You look at the sages, you look at the people who have lived their right correctly, lived their life in the path of light. These are the people who become teachers as they get older. These are the people who open the institutions for the upliftment of mankind throughout the world. People like Sadhguru, people like Krishnamurti, people like Nikola Tesla. They were sharp, beautiful, intelligent while they were young. And they were also sharp, beautiful, and intelligent when they were 70 years old. When they were 80 years old. So don't think it's about age. And especially if you're a chosen, you look far younger than your real age. I'm 40, but I look far younger than my real age, which is 40. But these ugly ass people who are so jealous of you, they want to make you look like, oh, you are so pathetic, you're so disgusting, and you are so retarded. So I'll tell you this. All they do is they intentionally get all sorts of deranged people around you just so that they want to show that this is what they're thinking about you. This is witchcraft. All of these demons, fucking ass, ugly people who try and project their insecurities onto you because they know damn well who the hell you are. They're so fucking terrified of your goddess energy. And this is exactly like the book of Aldous Huxley, The Brave New World. He talks about that, wherein the dumb people, the dark, ignorant entities, they're going to get more in power, and then they're going to try and control the people of light. And that's why they would tell these people to leave the society. Because this is the thing, if you're a person of light, you intimidate all of the people around you. Why? Because these are all demons, these are all energy vampires. They have sold their soul to the devil, and that's why their children are themselves demonic. And they do not have any sense to bring them to light. At the gym the other day, I saw one disgusting, ugly old man, and he was being so barbaric, using all the ugly words right in front of my face. Okay? He's saying disgusting things about me, just not telling my name, but straight in front of me, and then saying, oh, I'm sorry, I acted like, bitch, you do not exist. And then he was teaching his two sons how to lift weights. And I saw the same demon that the man possessed within his two sons. And it's a shame how the world is heading straight to the disaster. You think it's a game? You think it's a game to slander some other female's image just because she is damn intelligent? Just because you fucking cannot see the goddess and you're so terrified because all you learned was being a cheap ass man married to some cheap local, somebody who has got no soul. And that's why you produce those demonic ass children just like you. Bitch, if you have never seen the goddess, this is your chance once in a lifetime. And I'm not just here to tear you down, I'm here to rule all of the darkness. Entire darkness bends down at the feet of the goddess. And I'm the one. I'm the one. So you have a chance there to learn your lessons, to be about it, and to fix your ways. It's not that the people of light are not aware of their own follies. It's not that I do not know of my own flaws. I know damn well. But well, here's this case. The opponent, the demons, they pretty much show me the places I've got to work on. And you guys pretty much make me realize who I am. And for you all need to be in thousands. You all just take a look at how much work you guys are doing just to bring one person down. Satellites, aeroplanes, all of the 24/7 monitoring technologies on you. You being checked out all the time, surveillanced. Well, that's not just you, the chosen, that's everybody. But people and the people in power have special interest in you just because you do not bend down like rest of the black sheeps. And you're the different one. They know damn well that you are the different one. So basically everybody's exposed. Everybody is just raw, stripped to the bones. But still, the game, how these dumb asses are playing out is they want to show all of them together, make you look like, no, it's only you. So today I was at the bus stand and all a bunch of these ugly monkeys, boys and girls, literally monkeys, be so fucking ugly. And though they were loaded with makeup, all right, loaded with makeup, but I see through their soul, right? You cannot escape the goddess eyes. So I saw them as little monkeys. And they were laughing at me. And I was like, nah, not playing that game. You soulless people. Aldous Huxley talks about this. Not every person you see in a human form with two hands, legs, and a human body is actually a human. These are all just the vessels in which the demon takes an entrance. And that's why you see the state of the world. It's just getting more and more evil. So the 144,000, the chosen ones, we come up in the light and we know who we are and we take the power back. Not by asking them, not by pleading them and trying to educate them, but just by being yourself every single day. By speaking the truth, by giving the message that was your experience. See, all of these things I talk about, it's all my real experience. How they be intentionally, how everybody outside knows what this whole sinful environment is, demonic ass, dark environment is, how everybody knows, but nobody would come to your rescue. And I watched a beautiful video of a girl in which she was talking about the life of females, how every female goes through this, of how insecure she feels, because she never truly feels safe in the external environment through the people's ugly, lustful eyes, through their pretense, through the way they want to slander the feminine. And all of this, understand this, why all of this thing is happening, because they want you to be in your lowest self. They never ever want the goddess inside of you to emerge, because they be dead scared. And mind you, it's not just the males who are despising you for that. It's all of these demonic, vampiric females too. So I was at the bus stand, all of these demonic females start talking very loudly about me, about the music that I make. And they be so jealous, and that's why they come so close, but I just stood there like a mountain, and that got them so terrified. They just ran. And this is the case. If you're the chosen, you are somebody who knows your light, who knows your intelligence. You must never ever fold to their ugly games that they play. You should not fear nothing. You should fear nothing of losing. Because that's what the enemy wants. They want you to play low. They want you to play small. And that's why they plan up all of this. Government set you as the targeted individual and then set all of the community against you so that you be called as, oh, you're the scapegoat. So now let's just play. Let's just play around with your image, with who you are. Just make you look like you do not matter. And I'll tell you, every single stone that they threw at you, every single disgusting messages and lies and rumors that they spread about you, that's all for the reason, because you are about to shine and about to come in your brightest, greatest gala time of your life. This is not about playing small. This is not about... You see, it's such a shame. I saw a mother with her daughter, and she was playing all these demonic games. I felt so ashamed, like, what a shame, cheap ass mother. She herself must be a whore to raise a daughter like that. To never ever teach how to stand up for yourself. A woman who doesn't teach her daughter how to respect other females, she doesn't deserve to have a daughter in the first place. And there are too many mothers out there who have never ever stood as protection for their own daughters. Who never ever told that when you see somebody else trying to make fun and slander somebody else, you must learn how to protect yourself, and you must learn if somebody is in danger, you must lend a helping hand. So coming to that video I saw. So this was the video of a young girl who was only 15 years old, and she was raped by a bunch of guys, young guys, teenage guys, in the night. And then the society, everybody saw her, and they were about to kill her after they raped her. And how, what a shameful state of society is, nobody came to help her. Nobody came to rescue her, and there was a huge crowd all around who took her photos and videos, and then they just ran and they left her to die. But she somehow survived. Somehow that girl had the courage, and somehow she survived. After all that bleeding, after all that hurt, she was beaten down and raped, and nobody came to help her. And this young girl that just tears my heart. And then she told this to her family. And they told her that, okay, but just keep quiet because, now everybody knows this and nobody just wants to take action against those boys because those were the son of somebody who had a lot of power and money. So nobody supported her. Even the cops didn't help her. So she started writing poetry. And gradually people heard. And lots of people heard. And now she's 17. And now she's strong enough because she's a brave warrior. Just like the story, just like the book Brave New World of Aldous Huxley, and he talks about this. Nobody's going to come for your help, but when it comes to break someone down, they are very much happy to destroy you. So don't be ashamed of being yourself, of calling out. Don't be ashamed of exposing these cheap ass liars and snakes in the society. In fact, the society is full of demons. It's such a disgusting, shameful state. Like wherever you go, you see all of these demons and snakes slithering. And you know why do they do this? Because you were just too comfortable. And all of this shaking that you're feeling in your life right now is for the reason that you got to wake up to your goddess power. Because if you do not raise your voice, your daughter might get raped tomorrow. You might get raped tomorrow. And nobody's going to come for you. And everybody's just going to laugh. Ha 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 ha. Because they do not have any soul, do they? When I watched that poetry from that young girl, that teenager girl, and finally her voice was heard. And she made her poetry and her voice was taken to the greatest leaders in the country. And she was not just writing that poem for herself. She was writing on behalf of entire feminine generation. And do you see the reason why so many females become so toxic and venomous? They be so toxic and blind, act like, I don't care, I'm so bro. They cut their hair like a boy. They start to act like a boy, thinking that if I'm just acting like a boy, I'm safe. You're not safe. You're not safe. You can shave your head. You can be a bald girl with all tattoos and you're not safe, okay? It's just about being human in the first place, which I completely do not see. There's no safety. Safety is an illusion. People acting cheaply in the bus just to intimidate you. I can't even say what all how people be just so barbaric. Disgusting, filthy. The way the demon plays out. the ugly games, the way intentionally they will not let you pass the test so that you do not get the driver's license. It's all on purpose because they want to keep you low. They want to make you look like you're from the streets. You are too dumb. They know damn well that you are the king, you are the queen. You cannot be ever stopped. None of you can ever take what's inside of me. Not even death can take that away. Because as a true chosen, you understand that death is just a transformation into another world. And you also realize that you do not have any control over life, but whatever control you have is in the now moment, in the now moment. What does it mean to be in the now moment? Whatever you are supposed to act out, do that. These demons, they come out, well, they do give me a lot of lesson homework. So when I see every day when I move out and I encounter these ugly ass demons, right from the moment I exit the door of my house, from that step onwards, because these demons, they be just following you so close, talking shit about you, talking lies, slandering your image, standing so close, making ugly body gestures, cutting you off, honking for no reason. A complete vulgar show. A complete vulgar show. That's what it is. And even in the shopping apps, they know the things that you shop because they be having a watch on you all the time. The fake ass ugly news that they send on your feed, the dumb ugly messages that they send on your feed, recommended algorithms which you just do not even consider. Or even in the shopping app, they would send you t-shirts with disgusting messages and quotes on that, which is not funny. And they expect you to laugh at their vulgarity. Like, bitch, your dumb, ugly jokes are just too vulgar. I don't find any fun in that. It's as if the shopping apps are trying to mock you. Because who in turn has the power over them? These demonic spirits. For example, I saw a t-shirt on the shopping app which I use to order most of my stuffs. So sometimes I get good products which I like and I leave a good review on that. But some other times they show me intentionally some of the most disgusting shirt with captions on it, like there would be a smiley and that says, please use your brain. Like, this is not funny. Or some disgusting jokes on poop, about shit, about dog shit. Yeah, it's exactly because you make the t-shirts, you make the messages what you are. You're making shit stuffs. You know why? Because you're a demon and you lack intelligence. Like, I don't know, how can demons be so ugly, so filthy, so disgusting, so just complete opposite of how we the people of light are. We are loving, we are beautiful, we are kind. We see things through a right understanding. And these demonic beings, they just live in the mess. They have got no rules. They live like animals. Like, and they have told this way to all of the restaurants. Today I went to an Indian restaurant, and there I tell you, all of these serving ladies out there, they were also demonic. It's as if you can see the demons running through all of them because they've been told to disrespect this customer. So I ordered one onion uttapa, which is a South Indian dosa. Okay? And that's supposed to be cooked, right? You must cook. It's like an Indian pancake, a South Indian pancake. So I ordered that. So a pancake should be cooked, right? And the first of all, she gave me after so long, after 20 minutes of wait, and there were people who came after me and they served them well before me. And I saw that happen straight in front of my eyes. But I didn't say anything. I thought, okay, I'll just wait. So I waited 20 minutes. And then comes my onion uttapa, the South Indian pancake. And I had one spoon, and then I felt it's all raw, as if the batter was still gooey. And how could you just give your customer a raw, uncooked pancake? So I thought, no, this is not done. This is all on purpose. If they wouldn't have done that intentionally, I might have still eaten that, because I do not want to offend the people. But because I see where all of this game plan is, all that is part of the gang stalking. So I said, no, bitch, take this back. And then she took the plate back and she cooked another one for me. That was also not so good, but I just ate because I paid for it. And all this while, the service that they're doing is so pathetic. All of them they were all eating and sleeping in front of me. And there I was waiting for half an hour. If there was some other customer, they would have just left straight out. It's a pathetic, disgusting restaurant. I'm never ever going to leave them 1-star review. That's Chatkas. If you're in Sydney, do not ever go to that restaurant. And it's not just about this one restaurant. The other day, I had gone to another restaurant, and all of these people, they have been told, all of the shops, cafes, the grocery stores, that's why these all people are stalking you. The store people. The other day, the last week in fact, I went to a pretty far off place to see another house, so that I thought maybe if I changed my location, I might feel a little different. But no, it's not happening, because there are these gangstalkers wherever you go. So then I'm not going to change my place. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to find out. Maybe I'll see something. So, coming to that, I went to that other place last weekend, and there in the store, because they have been told, like, this person comes and start acting like a ghost. So they intentionally throw a 15 kilos of rice bag from the top shelf down to bottom where exactly I was standing, so that it just fell right at my feet. And then people are acting so disgusting, like that's not the way you treat a customer in the first place. You can clearly see that they're all demonic spirits, walking like ghosts, just running past you. Not one or two, but 10, 15 people just running towards you. Like, what the fuck is going on? And they're doing all of this so that you get mad. You say, hey, back off. And when you say back off and you confront them, then they're going to say, hey, chill. We're just going. Or they will smile at you as if just like demons. I was at the gym and I was recording my video for the exercise that I was doing. And there comes these intentionally demonic spirits, monitoring spirits. They come intentionally, stand right in front of the camera, right in front of that, okay? As if, are you blind? Don't you see I'm recording there? Don't you see there's a phone with the stand? Don't you see that? Don't you have eyes? So I told, why are you standing so close? Don't you see? Then suddenly they're acting like they're nice and they just didn't recognize and say, hey, chill. It's fine. I just didn't see. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You exactly know what you're doing. These demons, they have been paid. All of these people have been paid by the government. And police is no different. So don't go about complaining to police. They're all part of this shit. Nobody's going to help you in that. And if you go to legal, well, who knows? If they're also involved in it, you're going to just keep draining your money. But there must be some justice out there. There must be somebody. There are gods, and that's why I have this balance. There's a goddess Baglamukhi. So if you worship that goddess Baglamukhi, whatever injustice out there is in the world, whatever evil is trying to break your spirit, whatever hexes, evil, bad eye, demonic spirits that they want to send your way, the goddess not only cancels that, but all of that demonic actions gets back, targeted back at them. So they might let them laugh right now, or let them make flying monkeys against you. Let them have their slandering campaigns against you. And there'll be times when every single thing in their life is going to collapse and they would not know why. That's karma. Karma is the massaging hand of God. Nobody who has ever done wrong is going to get away with it. Nobody. You do not have more power over the laws of the universe, do you? I was at the gym and all these demonic men, they literally scream on top of their lungs shit about me in front of me. And even younger boys, the son of those demonic parents, so to speak. So they all come out together in gangs against you. So I was filling the bottle and there are these demons right behind me. And the moment I turned, they just started acting like, oh, nothing happened. Smiling on my face. I'm like, y'all are too stripped to your soul. I see you at soul level. There's no way that you can escape just by your smile. I can read each one of you, not just this lifetime. I can read your 7 lifetimes back. And I need to do nothing about whatever action you guys are doing. Because you are digging your own grave. Lord Krishna taught this to Arjun in Gita. Because Gita is your life every single day. Understand this. Your life is a battle between evil and the good energies. And if you're a warrior of light, if you're the chosen one, if you are the Arjun, like me, then well, you've got to fight these demons. And how do you do that? Is by standing in your power, is by knowing who you are, is by understanding this thing that you need not just be scared and keeping quiet because somebody on the video said, oh, tomorrow is going to be a lunar eclipse, so you must keep yourself safe and quiet and don't just put up a fight. Because it's the moon that is doing all that drama. Know that you are the child of the sun. You are the sun. You are the sun embodying the light, the goddess warrior. You need not fear nothing at all. The universe has always, ever given boons, riches, beauty, success, health, wealth to the people of light. These demons, who might seem flashy in their flashy house, flashy cars, flashy fat bank balance, but they do not have soul. They are zero spiritually. I watched an awesome video documentary of Edgar Cayce. He's a phenomenal philosopher, spiritual person, metaphysical sort of explanations that he gives. And he said that your birth in the physical realm is the death in the spiritual realm. And your death in the physical realm is the birth in the spiritual realm. And because you're not this body, you should not fear nothing at all. And understand this, if you're not this body, why should you fear about the losses? Who is it that is getting hurt? Your ego, right? Because they talk lies about you. They try to slander your image. They called you, you're not what you say. You're ugly. Let them say you're ugly. You're not ugly. Let them say you're dumb. You're not dumb. Their marking system in the school, which another is another thing of game of favorites. You might be the most sharpest kid in the school, but you might be beaten down by the system. So they make you look like you are a fool. Because why? Because you are not able to follow the rules. But creatively, in the thing that you like on your own, you might be very awesome. But they're not going to give you credit for that. They're going to put you on a score system, which is soul draining. And they're going to applaud you and give you good numbers if you can just mug up things. But with this AI age, even that has changed. But that was in my time when there was no AI, when in my days. But in this day and age, students need not learn anything. Everything is right there. So there's nothing for you to do. And when you have so much of free time, what is this generation doing? They're just being more and more demonic, more and more consumption. What is the society teaching you? Society is teaching you all the lies that will take you to your grave. You're going to die way before your real time. You're going to die before. Why? Because you're eating disgusting garbage food at KFC, at McDonald's. All the garbage. If you see the way how those people are cooking those garbage shit, you would stop eating that. And I'm equally involved in this sin because I've eaten from them too. Despite knowing, despite being aware of the quality that they put to their food, which is total garbage. But you still go because it's cheap. It's fast food. It's ready in 3 minutes. And I've eaten so much, not a lot, but yeah, I have taken some. Even though if I just took fries, but still, fries, they would be using the same reused oil. In the same oil, they would have fried some so old chicken. And many times I saw another video that just got me so shaken, and that then I decided I'm never ever going to eat from McDonald's ever at all. I saw a video wherein, and this guy, the creator, the YouTuber, he himself used to work at McDonald's, and he's talking the dark side of it, of how, because they have to give you the food fast within their time limits, sometimes they also take it from the garbage and then they give it to you. And no wonder why I felt sometimes my fries are so, why are they tasting like that? Like so disgusting. And I had to throw it off. And not just at the fast food restaurants, just be careful where you're eating outside. Look at the way how people are cooking the food. They might be sneezing into your food and then giving it to you. Or from that same handoff wherein how they're cleaning the dishes, or something else, somebody picking up the garbage and then they would get you the food. Or whatever. Don't just trust anything. Even though if you're eating at a very nice restaurant or whatever, you don't know what they're putting in the food. Like I ate today that set dosa, and I just didn't feel that taste, the one that I wanted, which is the real South Indian dosa that you get. There was just no match like that. Plus so much of wait time, plus so much of unpleasantness, and you have to eat in that. You don't enjoy that. For eating, it's a spiritual thing. You're eating too. You should make the aura and the vibe happy before you eat. Your food should be happy food. And not just happy because McDonald's says happy meal and put a smiley on that and say it's happy. That's not happy. That's not a happy meal. So just stop fearing. Stop fearing these cowards who are taking and spending so much of their brain and they're studying you. They're studying you as if you are an alien. Yes, of course I am an alien. So study me now. And because you're studying me, guess what? I'm the great teacher, right? I already told you I'm your teacher. So I'll teach you. This is the study time. So I took some awesome notes from T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot was a great writer of his time, all right? And he wrote this book, The Wasteland. The Wasteland. Don't you see why I'm studying history? Why am I reading these great philosophers, and why am I reading this whole psychology and metaphysics and spirituality? Because that is the only truth. What has happened in the past, same thing is happening now. That same track you're going to have in the future. And nobody's going to tell you that. So when I'm telling you, take care. So T.S. Eliot said about this in The Wasteland. After there was World War I, how there was mass production, the Industrial Revolution came after on, but still there was a cultural decay, a total cultural and spiritual desolation post World War I. Of course, if there has been bloodshed, there has been war, how are you supposed to be happy with that? The only time you're seeing now people laugh is because of some malice. It's just malicious. Because there's no love. You see all these demons and their ugly, vulgar dance. You don't enjoy that. There's nothing to enjoy. There's just ugly filthiness. Despite, okay? Despite whatever happens, whatever be the fear that you're facing, whatever be your entire world collapsing, because the world is anyhow collapsing. And let those cowards laugh at you who themselves, their own life be so fucked up and ruined. And that's why they're trying to break you. Because their life is already shattered to pieces. And they see you so put up, they see you so sharp, they see you so damn intelligent. And that's why they want to break you. Don't let that happen. Listen to this, what Louise Hay says. She says, stop terrorizing yourself. Write down your list of fears and turn each fear into a positive affirmation. History is a graveyard of unheard genius. And even the great geniuses that you hear, Beethoven, when he wrote Ode to Joy, imagine his classic beautiful piece, Ode to Joy, and he wrote that in total silence when he had gone deaf, when he was completely hated. Imagine somebody being so sharp and being hated. So you understand that. Beethoven, who was such a musical prodigy, he was being hated. Why? Because he was creating beauty through music. And that exactly is your case. That exactly is my case. So if you're being despised and hated upon and lied about and slandered about, that's because you are the one. And you are the living, beautiful, divine energy of creativity. So the more you create, the more they hate you. Because they are using the same energy in the destruction form. And you are using the same energy through the creation form. Because you have the Brahma inside of you. Brahma, the Lord, the Creator. So this is about it. As a young child, if you have seen a 5-year-old, if you have a child, or even if you don't have a child, if you have just seen some young kids outside or in your family, your little cousins or your sister's children. So children around 5 years of age, right? They have massive creativity in them. But the school system beats down and steals their creativity. Why? Because the school prepares you to follow the set of rules. School doesn't want you to grow up properly. It wants you to be a bonsai. A pretty trimmed, robo-like, somebody who could just fit into this tiny mini piece of you. They do not want you to flourish and prosper. That's why free-minded people who think for themselves, who are intelligent, are always seen like a threat to the world. Because they do not follow the useless, baseless rules. If some rule doesn't stick along right to them, they always question. And what these dumb masses do is they will just nod their head like a sheep, ba ba ba. They're never going to question, but they're going to turn against you because that's what they've been told by the society. Now, it's as if you do not need police because police hands over all of these and rest of the people getting against each other. So that's how they do the divide. So you need not have any police when every person is policing their neighbors. Everybody else is checking, having an eye on someone else. Everybody else is being monitored by everybody else. It's like everybody is putting a check on each other. And that's how you take away the soul of the creator. That's why the artists are so much hated. That's why the philosophers are so much hated. That's why the scientists are so much hated and killed and murdered for that. Or they just go missing someday. So the 95% of the 5-year-olds were great creators. But by the time you start to get old and system beats you down, you can't do this, you can't do that. You just cannot be you. You should sell your soul to us, the louche, the energy vampire. That's why you see all these demons are what? These are just the soulless people because their soul has been snatched. And they never fought for it. And they never ever let their true creativity come out. And when you stop that creativity from coming, that same energy turns against you and you turn to that demonic form, wherein you start harnessing this energy of jealousy towards somebody else. And that's why you want to tear them down. And these energy vampires, you might see they have a lot of stuffs, right? The material stuffs. Because they have this illusion of safety for that. But safety is the enemy of growth. You cannot grow if you're just being too safe. So start ugly. Start small. Start imperfect. Make the things that's been sitting inside of you for months. Write the story. Record the song. Paint the picture. Build the app. Start that podcast. Make it badly, quickly, before you talk yourself out of it. World needs people who are willing to try, who are willing to fail. Why? Because even if you end up creating a bad stuff, that's far better than these energy vampires and demons who are straight out there sitting at the sideline and talking about you. Because they're never ever going to create, nor are they going to tell their next generation. There's going to be no greatness coming out of these energy vampires. Because like Buddha said, a great enlightened person is the light, the sun. And all of these people, these energy vampires and demons who try to just dim your light are like the sand at the beach. One sand in that infinite beach. So nobody cares about them. The sad thing, they themselves do not care about themselves. So why would you care about their opinion? Be absolutely yourself. Create the thing that makes an impact, that you feel you've got to make an impact, that you feel that you should talk about, that you feel that you must breathe life into it. It might be through poetry, it might be through music, it might be through the conversation, like how I feel I need to speak this out. This for purely upliftment of the humanity. In a society which is so dead, dry, wasteland, you send seeds of nourishment through your words. Like how these energy vampires, witches and warlocks, they are all the time trying to put demonic spells on you. Just be careful. Don't think that these demons are just outside and following you and talking trash about you for no reason, laughing at you for no reason. All of these are witchcraft. And I'll tell you how to reverse all of that witchcraft. First step is believing in yourself. That know that none of these demonic entities can affect you. And how would the darkness not affect you? By you seeing that you're the light. And it's all in the thought. Buddha said, you are who you think you are. If you think that you're weak and that these demons can break you, you are easily breakable. That's their witchcraft. What is your spell? The positive spell? The divine angelic words? That's why do you think there were so many mantras spoken in Sanskrit in India? Every word, every Sanskrit mantra holds divine power in it. It has the power to slay demons, canceling the demonic energy throughout the universe. Don't Your problem is you do not know the power of light. These demonic beings, they study witchcraft because they think, oh, we got power through that. That's because they have never seen a true chosen, a true devotee of God. They have the power to shake and destroy entire evil of the universe. They might have just dealt with the weak ones, whose faith was weak, whose work was weak. It's not just through the faith. You've also got to do the thing, and that needs courage. First step is your courage. Even to move the mountain. Like Jesus said, you can move the mountain through your faith, but that needs courage to think that I can move the mountain. A coward person who is trying to be a gangstalker just because they are paid, naturally, they would never ever have any thought of positivity in them. You look at them, they look so drained, dead, in the most worst forms of their shape. They look so ugly because no beauty can dwell in a person whose soul is not turned to the light of God. It's impossible. They might do fake ass surgery and they might do makeup, and these demonic men, they might wear most pricey clothes and watch, but there's no grace in that. These people can never ever have the grace. For that, you need the spirit of light, you need the spirit of God. And that's why in the olden days, when these demonic spirits used to attack the sages would do massive chantings because every word carries a certain aura, certain energy. And that's how you gain health. That's how you gain power. That's how you gain victory. That's how you stand in the glory of the Lord's kingdom. They hate you because you know all of this. You know stuffs which has got a lot more power over the darkness. And you are sent on this earth realm to teach them. You are basically their teacher. But if you shrink your faith, if you be coward and you say, I'm not ready for the fight, then that's when you suffer. But when you go like Arjun, yes, this is a war and I'm in it. I'm totally 100% in it and I'm in it to win. That's when you see entire universe conspires in your favor. There's no way that you will lose. There's no way that you will lose if you are truly a somebody of light. If you are truly a divine chosen, if you are truly a messenger of God, they cannot destroy you. And even if they do on the physical realm, you would still be called a martyr. You should not fear that. And a true devotee knows damn well that their life is at risk every single day. Like, I'm very much aware. I didn't start making these just because I was feeling very safe. It's about doing what matters. It's just about that. It's not about what is in it for me? What am I getting? Because honestly, everything that you need, you have a lot more than that. Lots more than that. Your problem is you're comparing. You're greedy because society taught you that if you don't have this, then the world is going to laugh at you. But watch who's laughing at you. Somebody who's a liar, and I don't give a shit about the liars. I rather have zero friends, which I do. I have zero friends because I don't find my type of vibe tribe. The only ones I do somehow on my YouTube channel, and some of those do connect with me. So very good. But apart from that, if I just have to be in it just to get by somehow, just so that I have somebody to talk to, no. No. No is a statement. Because the moment you start lowering your vibe just to be just to have somebody to speak to, just to have somebody where you can go out and eat with, they're going to trade a lot of your energy, and you're going to get a lot of exchange of negativity, which you do not want. And the people you're hanging out with, whether you might say no, their negativity doesn't affect me, but somehow subconsciously it does. You do tend to see, oh, what they're doing, how they're doing. Why did she say like this to me? Why did he say like that to me? Is there some truth in it? So protect yourself from such fake ass friends who truly do not want you to truly succeed. It's far better you come home and then you do your study. You do the thing that whatever it is that keeps your soul happy, be it a painting or philosophy or whatever it is, cooking. Making your home beautiful, or just doing some breathing exercises at home. Slow, deep breaths, or some fasting days, or just trying out one meal a day and stop eating out their garbage. Your good stuff will come if you keep making the bad stuffs. So don't just wait on that perfection. Good stuff comes with us after a series of bad stuffs, you see? So don't stop. The only person trying to stop you is the demon. That's why they're laughing at you. That's why they do all sorts of their disgusting games that they play. So you must take action. Confidence comes through action. So you create. Your creativity is your greatest asset. And allow yourself to fail. There might be some big fears that you might want to get over in a day, but that fear was built over thoughts of other people who put their limiting beliefs onto you. That's not your limiting belief system. That's somebody else who couldn't do, tries to put it on you. What the fuck is going on? This is witchcraft. And you don't know that. Because that's how the elites keep themselves ahead of you. So that you just act like, oh yeah, all the rules were meant for me, so I'm supposed to be acting like a fool. Because I'm so powerless. That's how these people feed off on your energy. And you don't get that. I'm just anti all of the demonic energy. It's not about your race, your color. You might be from my race, color, religion, doesn't matter. If you are a spirit of demon, I'm anti you. Because I am the warrior of light. Period. And it doesn't matter what belief you come from. It doesn't matter. If you are not truly embodying that truth energy, because you know what? You can smile on my face and talk nice, like, nothing happened, while trying to stab at my back, and you think I'm a fool. I don't get that. Because energy never lies. Their ugly demonic face is not ugly without a reason. And their pretty face, fake ass. I see you behind your mask. So don't just try and look pretty while you're so fucking ugly. Because I see you through your spirit. You just You try to run, but you can't hide. Every single true chosen one knows how to believe in their gut feeling, in their intuition. Embrace your divine goddess, divine feminine goddess energy. Be about it. Stay strong. The world and the life is not for the weak. All right? I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love. Namaste.